Hey everyone, welcome to a new video. If you are new, also welcome to the channel. So in today's video we are going to be talking about the update that came out a few days ago. It's almost been a week at the time of recording this, and of course I'm talking about the Los Santos Tuners update for GTA Online. But before we get into it, if you are a fan of GTA, make sure to hit the subscribe button and leave a like on the video, just so we know you like this type of content. So with that being said, let's just get into it. So obviously, as I just said, the update came out not too long ago at this point, about close to a week now, and it's been pretty well received at the moment. It hasn't really been getting a lot of sort of negative backlash that a lot of the other updates have got. You know, Cayo Perico was a good update, but it had a lot of problems. It definitely, the fact that the island wasn't in free roam definitely wasn't, a thing that made people happy, including myself. It definitely, pissed me off, but, that's definitely not great. And also, with all these futuristic vehicles and stuff, it's definitely turned a lot of people off the game. However, GTA, or I guess I should say Rockstar, have sort of gone back to the Grand Theft Auto roots, where they've gone and made a update all about cars, instead of just adding some new cars and then making it about a heist or a mission. Even though heists are definitely a big part of GTA, sort of stealing cars and just cars in general is probably the biggest part of a GTA game, or at least it should be, based on the title. And this update does it really well. Obviously, the main thing of this update is the brand new Los Santos car meet, which you can see in my footage here is pretty much just it's like a massive, well, it's what it sounds like. It's just a car meet. There is a lot of people there. There's a lot of, funnily enough, there's a lot of cars, and there's a test track that you can go in and drive your own car around. And or you can bring in one of the 3 cars that I believe change every week, that you can try out and see if you actually want to buy them, whether they're out or not. You can actually try the 3 cars that are there, and there's a lot of different types of cars here. You can look at a car and then see what it's called, and if you can search for it and see if you can actually afford it. So that's pretty cool here. And just like in the garage, you can see all the car's stats: its top speed, acceleration, braking, and traction. So that's pretty cool. And as you guys would have just seen, there's this new reputation for the Los Santos car meet. This can be earned. Let me know if you'd want to see a video on this, but there's already quite a few, so there probably doesn't need to be one. But the reputation you're seeing in the bottom right is brand new, and it's sort of specific to the Los Santos car meet. How you earn this, for those people who don't know, how you can earn this is pretty much, it's not always, it doesn't happen all the time, but you can earn it simply by trying one of the test vehicles over here. This isn't a test vehicle, that's mine. These 3 here, you can try any one of these 3, and when you go in the test track, you might be able to get some reputation. If you go to the mod shop, you can get stuff. Another way to earn reputation is just by modding your vehicle, but that isn't, as I said, it's not certain that you will get it, but you can definitely try. And just another way to get it is just by doing the new races that you can do, but you will need 2 people for that. And there's also, you can do a time trial in the test track, and you can also do 2 other modes that will get you a bit of money and a bit of reputation as well. So now I want to get into why this update is so good in my opinion, and why it has been received so well. But before I do that, I just want to say that this update it's good, but it feels like this update should have been in the game from the start. It's kind of like, it's Grand Theft Auto, it's a game about cars. I feel like this is something that just should have been in the game to begin with. But I'm glad that we finally have something like this now. The last few updates have all included something sort of futuristic, but this update's all about the cars. so that's awesome. So let's just get into why this update has done so well. And one of the reasons is, as it's because of what I've said, because it's just returned to classic GTA. But another reason is because of the actual cars themselves, and also because it involves a brand new property that you can buy. So first off, let's quickly talk about the cars. So if I go on to Los Santos Motorsport here, you're about to see that they've added some new cars, those being the Dinka Jester, the Anis ZR350, and the Anis Euros, and I believe and this car here, the Tailgater S. All of these are pretty expensive, and I believe 3 of them are good. I'm pretty sure this car here isn't good, right? I'm pretty sure this one isn't great, but the rest of them are quite good. This car seems to be pretty popular, but they are all quite expensive. So if you want to be able to afford that, then you might need to save up, unless you're extremely rich. There's some new ones as well here. I'm not going to go through all the websites, but as you can see, all these cars here goes to here. These ones, some of them are a bit cheaper, but they all seem to be around, they're all around the 1 million mark, so you guys will need to save up if you want to buy one of these. That's obviously one thing that still sucks about the game. All the cars are still extremely expensive, but if you want to actually get these, you will have to probably grind a bit, and that sucks, but that's just how it is. And to end off, let's talk about this new property. Now, I don't actually own it because I believe I can actually afford one, but if I buy it at the moment, because I just bought something pretty recently, I only have about, at this moment, or at the moment would make more sense, I have 1.6 million, so I can't really buy much or buy anything without being extremely broke after. So I can't get one. However, you can see that there is some new I should say that there is a new, as I said, a new type of property that you guys can get. I just went into the wrong thing. Nice. And as you can see, these are auto shops. So auto shops are new, and pretty much, as you can see, there's some all throughout Los Santos, and pretty much what these are used for is, well, they can be used to customize a car, or pretty much a lot of other things. So I'm not going to buy it here, but I'm just going to show you what it looks like. So you can sort of customize what you want it to look like. You have a lot of different options here. You can change the tint. You can give it all different kinds of colors that you want. Change it however you like. You can have different emblems. You can have staff, and then you can add some extras, personal quarters, car lift, stuff like that. But as you guys can see, all this is on top of the actual price, so it will be quite expensive, but it's up to you, whatever you guys want to buy. And this also comes with some new missions as well. I've been told that they are kind of like mini heists that you guys can get involved in. So that's definitely something to be excited about, especially now with the news. If you haven't seen the very quick video I made for PlayStation users, you no longer need PlayStation Plus to play GTA Online. Unfortunately, this isn't forever. It's just until the beginning of August. At the time of recording this, I'm not too sure when this video will be out. However, at the time of recording this, it is the 25th of July, and you can play the game without PS Plus till August 2nd or 3rd, I believe. So that's a bit of time. That's still enough time for you guys to grind the game, so that when you eventually can get PS Plus, you can just keep earning that money. And this is also a decent way of earning money through this business. However, I've been told that the races in this game actually do not earn you a lot of money. or I should say in this update, the races that you can participate in, and the ones that I've participated in, don't really give you a lot of money, which definitely sucks. This update's more so about the reputation, so that may not matter to some people. However, it definitely is, not great in pay. If you want to get money, just do sort of double, triple RP stuff. Don't really do anything to do with this update. And I did kind of lie about that being the last thing. I want to quickly add in a bonus here and talk about as I was talking about, the Los Santos reputation, or the Carmate reputation, I should say. And some people aren't too sure what that is actually for, and I wasn't too sure either, so I wanted to quickly tell you guys. So it generally changes every time you go up 5 levels. So every 5 levels you reach, you're going to unlock something new. So that can be a new trade price on a vehicle, so it can make a car cheaper for you to afford. It can also make clothing cheaper, I believe, or it can give you some certain clothing you can't get, and it pretty much just gives you exclusive stuff. It unlocks new stuff for you when you reach certain levels, and that's a bit about all it does, or at least that I know of. There is probably more, but the reputation to me doesn't seem that worth it. It goes up to about 1,000 levels, but it is actually quite harder to do once you get up to a higher level. So I personally wouldn't really recommend it, because it doesn't do too much unless you're a very big car person. Then it can get you some decent money off a car, but overall to me it's definitely not really worth it. So let me know what you guys think about this new update in the comment section down below. Leave a like and subscribe if you are a fan of the GTA games, because we'll be covering it for a while to come. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.